Well, hello, guys, and welcome back to the Bourne Baptist Church Youth Podcast.
Yay!
Woo! My name is Nathan. I'm the youth worker here at Bourne Baptist Church, and with me today, as always, is the one, the only
Reece, the legend.
Reece. You really need to go more hype.
Well, thing is, it's the morning. It's what, like 11 o'clock? Quarter to 11?
Yeah, no, it's later than that.
First time ever, I think, we're doing it in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if we're half asleep, that's why.
It's Nathan's fault. He told me 10:30. I even have the message.
Do you know what, mate? I hype up start off these videos, and then I need more energy, boy.
Fun?
I need more energy from you. Give me the energy.
I got a can of Coke.
There we go.
Yeah.
Anyway, mate, so half term. It's half term because we originally filmed this. The video went wrong, didn't it?
Yeah.
But we're filming half term now. So how's your half term been so far? What have you been up to?
I've been to the beach. I went to Skeggy.
Ooh, nice.
I don't like Skegness.
Damn! So why did you go to Skeggy then?
Because we went in February and it's really, really cold.
Okay.
This Reece does not survive in very cold temperatures, especially when you go to the sea from when there's always a wind going.
What do you actually do then? Like, because it was cold, what did you do in Skeggy?
We walk along the beach.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then anything else?
We get cold.
So you walk along the beach, you get cold, and you go home.
Yeah.
Nice.
We go to the arcade.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic. For me, though, well, I'll ask you, what do you think is the best local beach to go to? Like, from Bourne, like, also you got, like, Hunstanton, Skeggy, Cromer, Wells next to the sea.
No, I'm not a big fan of Wells either.
You know, I like Wells.
It smells funny.
What do you mean it smells funny?
It smells very salty.
Yeah, that's the series.
Yeah, well...
Salt water, buddy?
I prefer not living next to the sea, and I'm happy about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which one would you say is the best?
I'm just not a big fan of the beach, but if I really had to pick, I'd say Cromer.
Yeah, Cromer's nice.
Cromer's nice.
I like Cromer.
Yeah.
It's all about just going, wrapping up, having fish and chips in the winter.
I don't like fish and chips.
Do you not?
Well, I don't mind the chips, I just don't like fish.
What would you have then? Like a burger or something?
Yeah, I always have a burger. But if my parents have to go into the difficulty of finding a fish and chips shop that does burgers because I don't have fish.
Oh, the fish and chips. I don't
even have. My parents even give me the option when we go to them, like, have a battered sausage. I'm like, I don't like battered sausages.
Do you not?
No, I prefer just a regular sausage, not battered.
Fair enough, Reece.
I once at Hunstanton battered Oreos. Very nice.
What was that like? Was it good?
Very nice.
I've had a battered Mars bar before, and that was good.
Skeggy is like Pirates fish and chip shop.
Yeah,
they do battered Mars bars,
but really sickly. Really sickly. Yeah, it was
It's
nice, but I couldn't
batter
even
in there,
finish
it's a
it.
chocolate bar.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, of course it will be.
There
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
guess what? We got a heater. Nick was very kind in donating this to us, considering this is always here as it is anyway.
Yeah, thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
So yeah, anyway, you're having a good half term. Do you want to ask about my half term?
Maybe. How was your half term? How is your half term going?
Well, thank you for remembering, Reece.
Oh yeah, I got to go on the drums.
You did get to go on the drums.
That's very fun.
No, half
Let's
term.
move on, shall we?
Yeah, my half term's been alright. I've been working so far, but on Friday, me and Mahela are going for a night away together.
Ooh, how romantic!
We're going to this lovely hotel, and it's got like one of those nice spas. It's got like an indoor pool, steam room, sauna, and all that kind of thing. So we're going to have a spa weekend. Very bougie.
Don't ever say bougie again.
Very bougie.
I will throw you out the front door. Don't
Okay.
ever say bougie again.
Well,
It sounds nice, a spa.
Yeah, it's
I've
nice.
never been to a spa.
Have you not? Oh,
No.
I like
Is
it.
it where like you lie down on a table and then people walk over you?
Oh no, so I wouldn't want to be massaged because I don't like the idea of like some stranger touching me. But it's basically the spa bit. Like you can get
You married
massages.
Mahela. She was a
Yeah,
stranger
but
before.
Yeah, but then she's not a stranger now, is she? But
Guess not.
But no, the spa bit we go. It's got an indoor pool. It's got like a jacuzzi. So like one of those things where you can just relax and it's warm and bubbly. It's got a sauna, which is like one of those really hot rooms where you can go and sweat out all the toxins, and a steam room. So it's just nice. It's just really relaxing. So we just get to spend a day in there, and we'll have a nice meal at the hotel, and yeah, so it'll be chill.
What's your favourite meal from a restaurant?
Ooh,
Don't ask me
good
what kind of
question,
restaurant.
Reece.
Just
Depends what restaurant, doesn't it? But
everything with a restaurant.
man, a steak and chips, I guess.
Steak and
if I'm going
chips.
classic.
Or
But I like a Nando's.
if you went to a pub restaurant.
Yeah,
place,
if it was a pub restaurant, it'd
trying to
be
think
steak
one.
and chips.
This is one my family goes with friends. It's the Red Tulip in
Spalding.
I actually don't know.
I think that's
Because
Spalding.
the thing is, whenever we're driving somewhere, I do not pay attention whatsoever.
Does it have a Taco Bell outside it?
Yes.
Yes, Spalding.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's it,
yeah.
then.
We've been there a few times. They do a carvery there as well.
They do. Very nice.
Very
we
nice.
went a few days before Christmas with them.
Mm.
So nice.
No, it's good.
But
what would your meal be? If you had one pub meal?
If I had one pub meal?
Mm.
Oh, that's a difficult question. Because I like having meat as
So do I.
as what I have. But it depends.
That is allowed,
It really
Reece.
it depends.
Okay, you got to pick one because you're going to run out of time otherwise. All right, just pick one pub meal.
I like steak as well.
Steak and
Steak's
chips,
nice,
respect.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, we better move on, mate. Otherwise, we're going to just talk about food, aren't we, for the next half an hour? Which we could do a podcast episode where we just talk about food.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
We could just order like a load of McDonald's. We could review McDonald's items.
Review McDonald's and tell
or
you
KFC
which
or
which one shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Veggie burger.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll tell you which ones should never have existed. Right, first off about McDonald's. Who goes to McDonald's for a salad?
Mahela does, you know. Yeah, she does. Not
Absolute
often.
snail.
But
She literally
sometimes-
is a snail as well. She walks so slow. She eats salad from McDonald's.
No, sometimes she'll go and get like the salad with like what is it, like the fried chicken on the top.
Oh, okay.
But
It's still got salad.
yeah, it's still just salad. It's boring. Yeah.
Right, I've got a real thing about McDonald's as well. No, the reason why people who get burgers take so long to get their meals because they're people who just want to get wraps.
Oh,
The wraps
I never get
takes-
the wraps.
The wraps
but
take
people do
so
get them a lot.
long to make. So that's the reason why people who want their burgers and chips have to wait so long just to get their meal.
It's
'cause there's
outrageous,
some
mate.
funny little person who's like, oh, I might order this wrap today, and then they've got get all the stuff in the wrap, and then they've got to fold it over, put it in the fancy little box, and say, here you go, here's your wrap. Now that's just taken me 10 minutes to do.
There we go, mate.
Yeah.
You got that off your chest, Reece. You feeling a bit better
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
I'll put it in transition. It says Reese's rant about McDonald's.
Okay. All right, let's move on. So, Reece, today we're talking about Gen Z life, aren't we?
Yes, Gen Z.
Life for those in
Nathan
Gen
is
Z.
not Gen Z, by the
Okay,
way.
we're not going to start this again, but
We will start it. I will get Kiki here next week or next
no,
episode,
because she would scare
and
me.
she will have the best argument ever.
Basically, I was
He is
born
not
in
Gen Z.
1996, and the millennials finish on 1996, and
I
Gen
still
Z
think you're born in
starts
1942.
1996. So I'm the border, but anyway, doesn't
You're
matter.
born in 1942. He just wears loads of makeup.
So Reece, first question though. So
Mm-hmm.
Gen Z spend a lot of time on their phones, obviously. What is the first app you open when you wake up in the morning? Very first one. Like, don't overthink it. You wake up, what's the first thing you go on your phone?
Netflix.
Netflix. Why Netflix?
Because I like to watch something in the morning because I'm downstairs
Mm.
on a school day at 6 in the morning every single school day, and I just like to sit and watch something
Just put something on your phone.
while I'm having my breakfast because
Fair
there's no
enough.
one else. Everyone's still in bed. Everyone's
Yeah,
still
so you're
enjoying.
not getting messages or anything at that time.
No.
No. So what would you put on? What's your morning Netflix?
So currently I am watching Big Bang Theory
Oh yeah,
again.
classic.
However, I have started rewatching the Harry Potter movies, so
Okay.
that's what I've been watching
Fair
on
enough.
Netflix lately.
Fair enough.
Because I'm very happy they added the Harry Potter movies to
know.
Netflix. I was so happy when I saw it. I was like, yay! Now I don't have to pirate them from anywhere. You did not hear that from me.
Reece.
Nathan said it.
Outrageous, buddy.
I don't pirate anything. That's my friend.
Do you know
We
what?
shall not name and shame.
Do you want to know what my first app is, Reece?
What?
I'm a little bit embarrassed about it.
Hmm.
It makes me feel a little bit old.
You are old. Born in 1942.
Thank you, mate.
He's
The
a boomer.
first app I open when I wake up in the morning is the weather app. Literally every single morning on my phone, I check BBC
You
weather.
told us this
Met
last week
Office
on Monday.
weather,
It's still
and
it's still funny. It's still hilarious.
I don't know why. It's like that kind of thing. I wake up, you know, when you're still dazed and you're really struggling to get out of bed. I think that the weather app helps wake my brain up. It gives me something practical to do. So I get on it and I just check the
wakes
weather.
up and it's like, oh, what's the weather like today?
Yeah.
Oh, it's very cloudy. No way, look out the window.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I just think it wakes my brain up. So that's literally the first app I do. Straight on the weather app. See what the weather's going to be doing.
Don't look at it now.
No, I'm not. I'm checking
Because
what our
I'm
next
telling you
question.
now, it's sunny.
Okay, deeper
I think
question.
it's sunny. Yeah.
You use social media, Reece, don't you?
Yeah.
So, would you say social media is a positive thing? Like, does it boost your self-esteem, we'll say, or do you think it can hinder your self-esteem?
Bit both.
A bit of both.
Because social media is great. Love it. It's incredible. Greatest invention. Well, one of the greatest
Yeah, you almost said that without
one of the
thinking there.
greatest inventions of the internet. But it does have its negatives, which aren't the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what would you say those are?
The whole cancel culture and everything when it comes to social media.
Yeah.
And then you can post something and then someone else says something really mean about it. Bits like that. I mean, when it comes to me, social media, I think I turn all my comments off.
Do you? That's interesting.
I don't want any comments, thank you. If you want to send me comments, you can say it to me face to face.
Do you know what? That's not actually a bad tip, though. Is taking comments off.
If you don't want any negative comments,
Yeah.
just turn comments
Turn
off.
comments
It's
off.
so much
That's
simpler.
interesting. Yeah.
My the pastoral leader of my school will tell you very easily.
Yeah.
Don't use social media.
I don't think there's anything wrong with social media, but I think you're right that it can be hurtful sometimes. And I think actually a lot of social media, particularly Instagram, is quite fake.
I use Instagram.
Yeah,
You use Instagram.
I use Instagram, but what I think is like people show the very, very best bits of their life. So, for example, if they've just gone for a run, they might put a photo of like their time and be like #working out and all
But
that.
there's
kind
always
of thing.
someone who will put you down, saying like, "Really? You
Yeah,
got
but
that?"
not just that. But then like that might have been the only run they've been on in a month. But on their Instagram page, you now got they're a runner, or photos at the gym, or they take a photo of a healthy meal they've had. But maybe that's the only one they've had. But we then start thinking that everyone's better than ourselves. So we compare ourselves to those. But social media, like most of the time, people are just showing the very best
most of the
of
time,
themselves.
people do that. Or people who they idolize from someone else. So they're like, "Oh, I want to be like them. I want to be like that."
But it's never real.
Because things they see all those like. Have you ever seen a magazine or something like?
Have I ever seen a magazine?
A Vogue cover. It has like a really beautiful person on it.
Yeah.
And then there's always someone who's like, "Oh, I want to be like them."
Exactly.
But the vast majority of it is it's just been edited.
So much.
It's so much, and you see, it's mostly when it comes to models, it's mainly for men it's big and bulky, and for women it's thin.
Yeah.
But then they don't. But
and it's not normal.
Yeah.
Normal people don't look like that.
People
often.
can be discouraged by that. Like, "Oh, I'll be like them."
Yeah.
Then if that's the perfect person, I'll be them.
And it's so hard to live up to, isn't it? So then you feel rubbish about yourself. But do you want to know, actually, I just remembered this.
Social media is the worst.
No, but do you know, I just remember this stat, Reece.
What?
Is that when people have taken photos of themselves and put it on social media, statistically, up to around 60% of people edit their photo before putting it on.
My photo's not edited.
So but what I'm saying is most people, they put it on, they edit it because they probably feel self-conscious, fair enough. And then everyone then compares to this beautiful photo, which isn't even real.
Thing is, for my Instagram, my personal Instagram, it's a picture of my face, like very up close, and I put my I've Snapchat filters, SpongeBob sunglasses on, and then that really big funny mouth that I have for the thumbnail. Yeah, so that's pretty much my profile picture on all my social media.
Yeah.
And I even sent that to my sister, and she's put that as my contact profile.
That's quite sweet.
Picture,
Yeah.
But I still cannot believe she's got a phone. It's the absolute worst. I know. Because the fact is, she's also on the family tracker now. So whenever my phone goes to like 10%, she just messages me in big bold letters. She's like, "Reece, put your phone on charge." I'm like, "Oh, leave me alone."
Now, people getting phones younger and younger though now, isn't they?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, my youngest sister, Daisy, she said, "I'm going to get a phone when I'm 9." And my mum's like, "No, you're not." Like, no, she is not.
That's funny. But no, it is true.
9.
But it's interesting what you're saying about social media, and there is positives to it. 100% there is, and I think it can build community, can't it? And it's a good way for people like to keep up and keep in touch.
It's also good because there's like different communities. Because I see there are people who like to do like their art on there, and then they can bring different people.
Exactly.
Bring different people together. So like you said, creating a community.
Yeah. Yeah. So there is lots of positives, but I think it is something you have to be careful of. and have an understanding that it's not all real. It's not all real.
Social media sucks.
You changed quickly. I'll tell you what, this goes on to the next question, okay?
Yeah.
Have you ever taken a break from social media? And if so, what was the effect?
Yes. I don't really go on social media. However, for like the podcast profiles on Instagram, I'm on there because I do all the different bits for it and stuff. Yeah, it's all me, not him.
I'm just a pretty face.
Yeah, I'll put that mugshot I edited, the edited mugshot of him on all of the different things I'm gonna do now. Or I might just take loads of pictures of him and just edit them and have different filters on.
Thanks,
I
Reece.
might do that, and that just be our thumbnails.
I'm not scared of a filter. Anyway, carry on.
Until I make him look all spud.
So yeah, you're saying that you do. So you do take. You have taken breaks.
I do. Snapchat social media, isn't it? I don't particularly use Snapchat that much. I just really use it to like message people happy birthday because you can because vast majority of people they just take a picture of like a black background and put Haps the person's username. Haps is in happy birthday.
Yes, I got that.
Mr. 1942.
No, I got that. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm telling you now. Born in 1942, just wears loads of makeup.
No, it's just I use lots of moisturizer. Moisturize every day, guys. Trust me.
I don't moisturize.
No, you should do.
My skin's
You're gonna look older than me
My
soon.
skin's perfect.
Anyway, carry on.
I will. Don't you ever dare say that again. I've already got a grey at the back of my head.
Getting old, buddy.
It is
Getting
a
old.
nightmare.
You're gonna lose your hair, and I'm just gonna have flowing locks.
It's gonna have flowing locks.
Anyway, carry on. What was you saying? Yeah, so you took a break from social.
Like, look at my locks, Reece. Look how beautiful they are. Yeah.
You took a break from Snapchat.
I took a break from Snapchat.
Yeah.
I pretty much just take a break from Snapchat as it anyway. I don't really use it. What else is classed as social media? Facebook, don't use it. It's where all the old people go.
No, but would you say you avoid that? Why do you avoid them, or why do you take breaks? Is it because you feel insecure being on there, or
not insecure? I just don't want to use them.
Yeah.
No, I just don't see the point.
It's fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to use when I was younger. I did use Facebook.
When
a
was
lot.
that?
I don't know. I got Facebook when I was like 12 or something like that, and I did use Facebook for a while.
Wait, so Facebook was out in 1954? Wow.
Cheers, mate. But no, yeah, I used Facebook a lot, and then I used Instagram quite a bit, and Twitter, and all those kind of things, Snapchat. But you know what I realised after a while is most of the time what would happen is I'd go on social media, I'd scroll on it for like half an hour or so, or put comments or put up a post, and I'd just feel rubbish afterwards. Like if I put up a photo of myself on Facebook, I'd constantly be checking to see how many likes it got, and I was basing like my worth on how many likes I got. Or even if I was just scrolling, looking at other people's posts, I would then feel rubbish talking about what we were talking about earlier, comparing myself to other people. So I don't use my personal Facebook anymore. I don't use personal Twitter. I got rid of Snapchat, and the only Instagram I do use my work one. And since I've done that, it's helped.
I swear, on Snapchat one time I searched up your name and you appeared.
On Snapchat, yeah. I do have a Snapchat. I
searched up Nathan Jones and it appeared.
I do have a Snapchat, but I only use it for.
He didn't have me back.
Yeah, I wouldn't accept you. I don't accept any of the young people. But I only use it for my nephew and my wife and family.
Loads of rules at the church. He's not allowed to use Snapchat.
No, but it's a smart rule, isn't it? Really, but yeah, I stopped using it anyway. So yeah, I don't use a lot of social media. I don't think it's wrong if you do, but actually, I think taking breaks from time to time can help with mental health and well-being and that kind of thing.
Social media sucks.
You're up and down with it at the moment, aren't you? Okay, last question on social media. If you could delete one. If you had to delete one, we'll say, social media platform, and it has to be one you use, so you can't just delete one you don't like Facebook, but you don't use it. One you use, which one would you delete?
Twitter.
Do you use Twitter?
Yeah, sometimes.
No, you don't.
No,
okay.
Honestly, I do.
Use one.
No, honestly, I do.
You don't even have a Twitter account.
Like on YouTube, I watch different YouTubers, and they post on Twitter, for example, these tournaments that they do in a game, and I follow them and I see them. But fact is, Twitter, I don't see the point of it.
Twitter's good. I like Twitter.
I don't see the point of it anymore because pretty much Elon Musk is everywhere.
Yeah, no, Elon Musk has ruined it. He's absolutely. I've blocked him. I just couldn't stand his tweets coming up all the time. I didn't want to see him anymore.
Tweets.
Oh, he's just absolute rubbish.
I'm going to say family friendly. Yeah, he's not allowed to say anything like that in front of
Well, I don't anyway, but
That's a lie.
garbage is what I'd say. Garbage.
That's the word of the day. Garbage.
But you'd get rid of Twitter then, okay?
Yes.
I would get rid of.
I just don't like Elon Musk anymore.
No.
I just don't like what he stands for
No,
anymore.
he's ruined
He's ruined himself and he's ruined Twitter.
Do you know what I'd get rid of?
What?
This is going to be controversial.
Weather app.
I'd get rid of Snapchat.
Oh,
I'd get rid of Snapchat.
tell me now, tell me.
Do you want me to tell you why?
Yeah.
Snapchat, I think, ain't safe at times. I think Snapchat encourages a lot of bullying.
Snapchat is so weird.
It can be toxic.
Things, my notifications, I get these like things saying, "Watch this," and it comes up this weird description under it. I'm not going to say what it says because it is so weird.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
There's this profile picture of either a man or a woman, and they're so edited, so they look so nice.
Yeah,
and like weird.
Yeah. Snapchat can be weird, and I think it's unsafe. And I think people end up adding random people in. People are sending photos and they're disappearing, or people might screenshot stuff you send them. I just think all.
On Snapchat, if you screenshot something, you just put a message saying.
No, it does, but it doesn't stop them from screenshotting it. So I don't know. I think it's all a little bit too hidden and a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, that's just my opinion, but I know a lot of people would disagree. Okay, next question, Reece. So we're going into like Gen Z sort of friendship, relationships in general. Okay, so I'm going to ask you: do you think Gen Z dates differently compared to older generations?
100%.
Okay.
100 million bajillion %.
Wow, that's bold. Okay, why, Reece? What's different?
Because there's this thing called texting, and I don't see a 90-year-old texting.
I don't think Gen Z texts.
Honestly, unless
Gen Z don't use
you've
text.
Somehow got a 90-year-old to learn how to use Messenger or WhatsApp or
okay, but that's
Snapchat.
not texting.
That is.
No, it's not. That's messaging.
You text on Messenger.
No, that's messaging.
That's texting.
It's different.
Messaging.
He's an old man. He's an old man. Texting is not using the apps. WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger and all those different ones, that's messaging.
Okay, what's texting then?
Texting is when you're doing it through your phone, like through the arm of GIFGAF, where you'd send a text.
What's GIFGAF?
GIFGAF is cheap, mate. That's what it is. It uses O2.
I've never heard
But anyway,
of
like
GIFGAF.
through your phone to another phone.
Is it an app?
No.
It's not an app?
It's not an app.
How do you text then on GIF?
You text? Do you don't even know what texting is, mate? I've
never heard of GIFGAF.
Texting is just where you message from phone to phone.
That's an app.
That's not an app.
That's messages.
That's because I don't need the
iPhone.
I don't need the internet for it. I could turn the internet off and I could still text.
As well.
Yeah, exactly. That's texting.
We've got that.
Okay,
we've got
we're gonna move on, but that's texting. It's not an app. Anyway, but carry on with what we were actually talking about. So what's different? What's different between dating now compared to before?
Yeah, we'll change the subject now, aren't we?
I guess it depends which generations you're comparing. Because probably millennial and Gen Z dating, that's probably not too different. But if you're comparing Gen Z to, like, way back in the boomers and the previous ones, it's probably quite different. Let's say, what's the difference in the last, let's say 30 years back?
Yeah.
What would be different for people 30 years ago compared to now?
They take their partner to McDonald's. They had a different menu.
I don't think back then they would have took their partner to McDonald's, Reece.
No, I think they would have.
You think?
What fancy restaurants would there have been? Yeah, you will find so-and-so Italian restaurant.
Yeah, but you know what, Reece? Before
would you like some spaghetti?
Yeah, but Reece, before things are so much cheaper, they could actually afford to go out for a meal.
Freddo's with 10p. What kind
5p when I was young.
What kind of a world was that?
Madness is amazing.
You lucky so-and-so.
Yeah.
Freddo's
I was very
cost
young
like
at that point.
£1 now, don't they?
Yeah, crazy.
For a little bit of chocolate.
Rubbish. But you think, so Gen Z, they do a lot more online dating, would you say? Do you think, like, a lot of the dating work
Tinder.
actually... Yeah, they use things like Tinder. I think actually Tinder, you think the fact that people are swiping no or yes to people just on one photo of how they look.
That's
really sad. That's really sad.
It's just, I've never used Tinder. I don't even know what Tinder looks like. I just know it has a weird, funny app icon.
Yeah.
There's like a fire logo, doesn't it? Or something.
Yeah.
Or is it a heart? I actually don't
It is really sad, though, the way that's done.
Because on my dating, when it comes to that, you just, like you said, flicking through, and then you just see different people, and just saying yes or no to them. That's just awful.
Yeah, just
'Cause
on
you're
one photo.
pretty
You don't
much-
even know them.
Do you even? I don't. You probably won't know it either. But does it like say it, on your profile picture if people said no to you, or how many people said yes to
No,
you?
no. It's basically you'll swipe, and if you swipe yes to someone,
Yeah.
they can either agree and also say yes, or they can say no. And if they say no, it will never connect the two of you. So you won't know, but you'll just realize that no one's saying yes to you.
The same.
So
as,
you might have a
for
profile and like
with,
hardly anyone swipes yes.
Snapchat, going back to that, it has like star signs.
Yeah.
And you can click on a personal profile picture, and they'll show you their star sign. You can put, and it'll tell you the compatibility between the two, and it'll explain it completely. That's kind of like it, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But
For example, Aquarius, I don't know.
dunno.
Cancer and I think it's a Leo or Aquarius. I actually don't know. How many are there? Is there 12?
I don't understand them.
How many are there? You know, I'll
one.
go on I'll go Google tonight,
And you'll figure it out. But yeah, I think so. Would you say most people meet now in Gen Z through online dating first? You think?
Not first. For example, vast majority at school.
Yeah.
And I think if that doesn't work, once you've left school,
Then it becomes
then
online
it becomes either you meet them at work, or if you're
dating. Or uni or
or
whatever.
uni or at the higher education,
Yeah.
or online dating.
Yeah.
There's-
I think even at uni, probably
mean,
people meet a lot on online dating.
Nowadays, there are so many more options when it comes to online dating. But going back to 1942, I think it's boomers. I just don't know. You had littler options, didn't you?
I don't know.
You should know this.
Well, I'm not a boomer, Reece, but what I think is, I think nowadays, I think people don't take dating as serious. So, for example, like you could go for one day, go, yeah, nah, and then go on another one the next day. No, because you're just searching online and meeting people like that. Well, I think probably before, people would date a bit more intentional. Like they would date to actually say, all right, is this someone where this could last? Like that's how I dated Maheda.
It can be upsetting when it comes to dating as well for someone, because the other person can really like you, and then they'd be they could be very, very upset if the person they were who they went on a date with just said, no, I don't want to be with you anymore.
Yeah.
That's a bit of shame, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I think so. I think like me and Maheda met through online dating, kind of like we met through friends who kind of got us in touch with each other through Messenger, and we messaged a bit and got to know each other through Messenger. So it can work. And then I said to her eventually, I went, all right, do you want to meet in person? We went for a walk around Fairy Meadows. But my intentions were always like
Full
to go.
love story, this guy.
Yeah, but always had the intention.
I'll play that Taylor Swift song, Love Story, whatever it's called.
You can put that in the background if you want.
Yeah.
But my intention was always to see whether this would last for the long term. It wasn't like just a quick. Like I think people were looking for flings often now, rather than actually looking like, can this be something that lasts? Not always. Like we've got young people in our groups who've been together for like years, and and I think that's a good way to. But my advice would always be intentional dating. Date someone to see if it will last, not just
not someone who you like one day and not the next.
Yeah, because it just ends up hurting people and that. Yeah. But interesting. All right, one last question, Reece.
Yep, hit me with one last one.
And then we're going to close
because we've got some very, very.
We've probably gone on for too long, haven't we?
Yeah.
But people like listening to our voices.
Got 2 more cameras.
I know.
Man, really cool setup.
Oh, do you know what? Let's finish with the game.
Game. Enough of the questions, because the questions are getting very too deep.
Okay, do you want to explain the game, or do you want me to?
So the game. This game is called Gen Z or Not Gen Z. I think I got that right. I created the game.
I could just be the question: is Nathan Gen Z or not Gen Z?
That's the greatest question. Yeah, I'll ask Kiki that question. Mine are mainly just words. However, I've actually got a challenge one at the bottom.
What? So you're just going to say a word rather than
I've got 5, and then there's a challenge one.
All right.
There's a 6th. Okay. Right, so I'll start, then you. Yeah?
Yeah, go on.
You got yours?
Yeah.
Right. Bop. Bop. Bop.
You're just saying one word.
I told you some are one words.
All right, that's Gen Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because bop meaning when a song or album is just really good.
Yeah, all right, 1 point to me then.
Bop.
All right, I'll go one then. I'll just do a word then.
Yeah.
Simp.
Gen Z.
Yeah, that's Gen Z. All right, you go.
Living rent free.
Gen Z.
That is Gen Z.
It is, I know
How
that
did
one.
you know that one?
Because I'm not super old, Reece, and I work with
None
like
of you,
50
if none
young
of you know
people a
what
week.
living rent free means, it's meaning you just can't stop thinking about something.
Okay, I've got one.
It's living rent free in my brain.
Scram.
Gen Z?
No,
It's not.
it's
I've
not.
my friend says scram.
That's like slang from the 90s.
Oh, millennial. Flex.
That's Gen Z.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
100%
It is not.
It
It is really not.
It is.
No,
I'm literally going to look it up on Google.
I don't say flex.
Yeah, but you don't say
No,
much
it's
Gen
not.
Z.
It is not Gen Z.
It is.
It is not. It originated from millennials. Oh, there you go.
Flex is a term commonly used by Gen Z. It's the first thing which comes up on Google.
Yes.
It 100% is.
It's
literally
not Gen Z. I
Reece,
searched this
It's
up.
literally in my Gen Z
Oh,
script. No, you're not having that one.
About this. No,
You're not.
no.
Right, I'll search in
no.
what generation says flex, just to make it fair.
Wait, so it says millennials.
Flex is commonly used by Gen Z. Yeah, you're not having that one, buddy.
Oh.
You're not having that one. So that's a
No.
point for me. Thank you, Reece.
No, it doesn't. I honestly, I'll show you the site after this, and I'll make sure the points work.
Fine, we'll call no one gets a point for that then. How about that?
Right, whose turn is it? Yours. Yeah.
Yeah, so what are we at? One each. Bling.
Gen Z.
No. Bling is stuff from the 90s.
No,
where they
people-
all wore gold chains and that.
Oh, gold chain's
Gen
the
Z
word.
don't say bling,
Yes,
mate.
we do say bling.
Alright, do you want me to search it? Just
Yes.
to prove it. Mate, honestly. What generation says bling? Are you ready? It doesn't come up with an answer.
Trying to find
It doesn't. Oh no. Final Star that was created by Millennial.
But then Flex was created by Millennial.
No, Millennial is
Yes,
Gen
it was.
Z.
It was created.
This game ain't working.
It is working.
Okay,
my
right.
turn.
I don't know who gets the point for that then.
None of us.
Right, fine.
Right, this one. This ain't it, Chief.
Oh, this ain't it. Would have been the Chief at the end. Yeah, Gen Z.
Hate this game.
Okay.
It's another way. It's another way of disproving someone or saying no.
Yeah.
Do you want to be cool?
Let's go basic.
Gen Z.
Yeah. Okay, one more each,
Okay,
otherwise it's going to be a draw.
T.
T.
T. T-E-A. T. T.
T. I say not Gen Z.
It isn't Gen Z.
It isn't.
I say T though. Spill the tea. I say that loads.
Okay. Last one.
Yep.
Bad. That's bad.
Not Gen Z.
Not Gen Z.
Oh, do you want to hear my
Oh,
challenge one?
it's a draw. Should we do one more?
I've got a challenge one.
Okay, go on.
Right. Vibe check failed.
Yeah, it's Gen Z.
It's both.
Oh.
It's both millennials and
Okay.
Gen Z.
How about bussing? This is bizarre, Reece.
Not Gen Z.
It's Gen Z.
No, it's not. It is not.
Look, it's literally my
No, it
list of
is
them.
not.
Ghosted.
Where's Bussin'? That's a picture, you donut.
Yeah.
And it's right above Riz.
Yeah.
You could have said that one.
Makes you know it. I'm making it hard. Anyway,
I
that
do
was
not
fun. I enjoyed that. Good game.
So who wins that?
I won that one, mate. 3-2, buddy.
I swear, I make the games. They never work for me. It's ridiculous.
Anyway,
Get that back after
so you're going to
this.
put the score on.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
so
remember,
mine will be here. His will be somewhere.
somewhere over there. And whoever's winning by the summer holidays gets to pie the other person in the face on a video, which will be fun. Anyway, guys, it's been really good to meet with you. I know we probably went over time, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's been nice. Shout out to all the young people here. We love you guys. And peace out for now. You missed the clap.
Yeah, well, I had a can of Coke in my hands.
You meant to...
Yeah, did it. That's staying in the video.
Okay, we need to practice that.
Yeah.
All right.
We're done.